Hello, third grade. Mrs. Pecora here, back to read more of our story, A Good Night for Ghosts. We left off, Jack, Annie, and Dipper were in the haunted blacksmith shop. So let's read to see what happens in A Good Night for Ghosts by Mary Pope Osborne. Here we go. Chapter 7. Skidat-dee-dat. Dipper closed the door. It was pitch black inside the shop. As the wind howled outside, the broken shutters banged against the brick walls. A gust of damp air blew through the room. "It's dark in here," said Annie, "and cold." "It's creepy," said Jack. "Yep," said Dipper. "Let's leave. I've changed my mind about staying here. We can find some other place to get out of the storm." "Good idea," said Annie. "Great idea," said Jack. Jack heard Dipper rattle the door handle. "Uh-oh," said Dipper. "Uh-oh what?" said Jack. "Won't open," said Dipper. "It's stuck." Jack felt the hair rise on the back of his neck. The shutters banged in the wind. "Hold on a second. I got some matches in my pocket," said Dipper. "I just hope they didn't get wet in the rain." Jack heard Dipper trying to strike a match. He tried 1, 2, 3 times. Then he held up a small flame. "Yay!" breathed Annie. Jack looked around the room. In the dancing light, he could make out wooden buckets on the floor, a couple of broken chairs, a doorway leading to a back room, and squeak! A bat flapped above their heads. "Ah!" Jack, Annie, and Dipper ducked. The match went out. Dipper quickly lit another match. He held it up high, trying to light the room. Jack didn't see a bat, but he saw a bricked-over fireplace, some rusty lanterns, and lots of spider webs. So this is the room they're at, boys and girls. "Yikes!" said Annie. The match went out. "Help!" said Annie in a small voice. "More light, please." "Nobody panic," said Dipper. "I got 2 matches left." "Just 2?" said Annie. I thought I saw some lanterns," said Jack, "near the fireplace. Maybe we could light them." "Good idea," said Dipper. "Maybe there's oil still in them. I hope I can light the wicks, or we'll be left in the dark with the bats." "And spiders," said Annie. "And ghosts," thought Jack. Dipper struck his next to last match. He held it up to find the lanterns. "Over there," said Jack, pointing. "I see," said Dipper, but just as he knelt on the floor, the match went out. "I just got one more," he whispered, "so we better be real careful." Dipper lit his last match. Jack slowly lifted the glass on both the lanterns. Very carefully, Dipper touched the match flame to the wick of the first lantern. The wick sputtered and flared to life. A yellow glow filled the room. "Ah," said Dipper. He lit the second lantern. "Beautiful. You can each carry one." Jack picked up one of the lanterns. Annie put down her trumpet and picked up the other one. The firelight cast eerie shadows on the walls. A sound from the back room startled them. It sounded like the creak of a door opening. Jack's heart began to pound. Wham! The sound of a door slamming shut. Jack's heart beat faster and faster. "Hey!" called Dipper. "Who's back there?" No one answered. Clump, clump, clump. The sound of footsteps on stairs. Jack held his breath. "Who's there?" yelled Dipper. "Who?" "Show yourself!" yelled Dipper. The shutters outside banged harder against the wall. "Who?" "Mercy!" whispered Dipper. Jack's hand trembled, shaking the lantern and making the shadows in the room dance even more wildly. The moaning came again. "Who?" "Annie," said Jack. "The trumpet. The time is right." "I know. I feel it," said Annie. She put down her lantern and grabbed the trumpet. "Sing, Jack." Annie lifted the magic trumpet to her lips and blew. A pure, smooth sound floated from the trumpet and filled the room. As Annie played, Jack started singing. "Ghost, ghost, leave us alone. Stop, stop, stop your moaning." What a stupid song, Jack thought. But they were the only words that came to his mind. Then he remembered Dipper's advice. When you can't think of words, just sing sounds. Make 'em up. Put your heart in it. So Jack started singing nonsense sounds. He sang with all his heart, pouring out all his feelings into the sounds, telling the ghost to go. Skidat, dee-dat, skidat, dee-doo, skittle, skittle, daddle, daddle, out of here now. Thumping noises came from the other room as if heavy things were falling. "Who's there?" shouted Dipper. Annie stopped playing. Jack stepped back in fear, waiting for something awful to happen. Then he heard laughing and whispering. "Hey!" Dipper shouted. He picked up Annie's lantern and headed into the other room. Jack and Annie followed. Little Mac Happy and Big Nose Sydney were crawling toward the back door. "Stop!" yelled Dipper. "What are y'all doing here?" The three boys talked at once. "We fell out of the attic. Felt like something was pushing us out. Yeah, then down the stairs and towards the door." "Jack's song pushed you downstairs," said Annie, laughing. "He ordered the ghost to leave us alone. His singing was magic." "Your playing was magic, too," Dipper said to Annie. "You two really put your hearts into it." "Thanks," said Jack. Dipper looked down at Little Mac. "Now tell us what you three fools were up to," he said. "We decided to play a little joke on y'all," said Little Mac, "so we snuck through the back door and up to the attic." "We thought you laughed because you were scared of ghosts," said Annie. "Heck no, man," said Little Mac. "We're not afraid of ghosts," said Happy. "Not even a little bit," said Big Nose Sydney. Suddenly, a cool wind blasted through the room. The lanterns flickered out. An eerie green light lit the blacksmith shop. "What?" a voice roared. "Not afraid of ghosts?" The voice seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere. "Ah!" all the kids screamed together. "Ha, ha, ha!" Mean-sounding laughter echoed through the shop. It grew louder and louder. "Ha, ha, ha! Ah!" the kids all screamed again. Stomping noises thundered in the attic overhead. Everyone shrieked and froze with terror. Down from the attic came a pirate. His face was hidden by the brim of a black hat. He wore a gray jacket with a double row of buttons, a red sash, and dark pants tucked inside black boots. The pirate looked like a real person, except you could see right through him. Chapter 8. The Heebie-Jeebies. Thunder shook the night. The wind howled. The pirate ghost floated down the stairs. "The ghost of Jean Lafayette," whispered Annie. The ghost pointed a bony finger at Happy. "Not afraid of ghosts?" the voice boomed again. He pointed at Big Nose Sydney. "Not even a little bit? Ha, ha, ha!" "Ah!" everyone shrieked again. They all scrambled out of the back room to the front room. They pushed on the front door together, but the door still wouldn't open. "Scurvy dogs, you cannot escape me!" the ghost of Jean Lafayette shouted. The pirate ghost floated to the center of the room and stopped. He rested his hands on his hips, threw back his head, and laughed again. "You're trapped now!" Jean Lafayette roared. "Trapped here forever!" To Jack's horror, more ghost pirates began gliding through the walls into the room. One at a time they came. A pirate with a gold earring, another with a pistol, one with a headscarf, another with an eye patch, one with a saber, another with a bushy beard, one with a thin mustache, another with a sack, one with a striped shirt, and another with a peg leg. Finally, 10 ghost pirates circled the room. From the center of the circle, Jean Lafayette let out another peal of mean laughter. "Ha, ha, ha, ha!" The pirate crew snorted, snarled, and growled, "Arg! Arg! Arg!" Suddenly, Jack started singing. "Skittle diddle dog, hey, 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 ghost go away, go away, go away." "Jack," said Annie, "what are you doing?" "Play, Annie, play," squeaked Jack. "I can't," said Annie. "We used up the magic. It's just an ordinary trumpet now." "Here, give it to me," said Dipper. Annie handed Dipper the trumpet. Dipper put the trumpet to his lips. He closed his eyes. He took a deep breath. Then he blew. The air vibrated with a single warm note. Then Dipper's fingers danced over the trumpet's valves. A lively swinging tune filled the blacksmith shop. Jean Lafayette stopped laughing his mean laugh. He held up his hands for his crew to be silent. As Dipper played, crooked smiles crossed the pirates' faces. Dipper's joyful music drowned out the noise of the storm outside. Annie snatched 2 rungs from a broken chair. She used them as drumsticks, tapping them against a wooden bucket. Jack grabbed 2 more rungs and did the same. Dipper paused long enough to yell at his trio, "Hey, boys, sing the heebie-jeebie song." "We don't know it," said Little Mac. Make something up, called Dipper. As Dipper played the trumpet, Little Mac sang, I got the heebies, now you got the jeebies. Then Happy sang, the heebies make you hop and the jeebies make you quake. Then Big Nose Sydney sang, do a little dance, Mama, stomp and shake. All right, boys and girls, we're going to stop there. Let's see what happens tomorrow with these ghosts and the music. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.